to talk about how I teach my dogs my with me cue. So what my with me cue is going to mean to my dogs is come back to me, get near my side, and sit. This is how I typically start a more structured walk with them, like a heel, or if I just need them to return to my side and sit down, this is the cue I would use. So first things first, you want to put whatever leash walking gear your dog is going to be walking with you on them. So Mango's got his collar on, I'm going to just use a leash. I'm just going to drag this behind him. I'm not going to hold on to it, but I want him to get used to wearing his gear. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure we have room to practice this. It's a little tight in here, so we'll see how it goes. But I am going to have a couple treats ready to go in my hand. Because my dog knows a hand target, I'm going to be using a hand target. I'll show you what it looks like if we use a treat lure as well, but I prefer to use the hand target if I can get away with it. So what I'm going to do to start, since he's kind of already sitting close to me, is I'm going to send him away with his search cue. Search. Have him come back. I'm going to put my hand target out here. You're a cheater. Good. And then up here. Sit. Perfect. So you want your hand target far enough back that your dog has room to turn around. Now keep in mind, with a dog the size of Mango, it's a little hard for him to turn, so I'm not going to ask for perfection right now. This is just for demo purposes. With a smaller dog, you may want your hand target down a little lower because we don't want any jumping up. So what your mechanics are going to look like is hand target back here, good. Hand target up here, good. And the dog comes in and turns around and then sits next to you. Search. Then I send them away so I can ask them to do it again. So hand target back here, you're such a cheater. Hand target up here, sit. Ask for that sit, cookie to my hip, and feed. If you want your dog closer, I suggest you move in towards your dog until you're actually touching them just slightly, so they start learning that they get cookies when they are touching you. It's a little weird for some dogs. And again, search, send my dog away. Have him come back with a hand target. And sit. Nice. Now in all honesty, with Mango, I haven't practiced this a whole lot, so he's still kind of learning this skill. Search. Oh, sorry, buddy, that one underneath there. Here, there's another one. Search. So when I get to the point where my dog is consistently coming in and sitting down next to me, I'm going to add my verbal cue to this. It's gone forever, sir. Please come with me. Thank you. So what I'm going to do is give him my verbal cue first and then my hand targets. With me. Hand target, sit. Yes. Super. Search. With me. Good boy. Search. Once this is going to become an automatic skill for my dog, I can get rid of those hand targets. Honestly, with Mango, I'm not too worried that he's not actually really touching my hand with this. I'm using them more as just a guide to get him turned around. Don't necessarily need him to actually come over and touch me. Also, I have not set a cue to him like touch. I'm just offering a hand target as kind of a guide to him. So for me, not a big deal. However, if you want your hand target to stay super strong, don't do that. Make sure your dog's actually touching and not being a cheater about it. You ready? Search. Did you just catch that? Search. With me. Perfect. Good boy. So that's what you're looking for. The dog who you say you're with me cue comes in next to your side, sits down automatically, and then you can give another cue as to how your walk is going to go. Hand target is using a treat lure. So put a treat between your thumb and your forefinger, or hold it somehow in your hand, kind of like this. You're going to lure your dog in a J shape. So you put that cookie right on their nose, bring them this way, turn them around, and then bring them up. So they go into that sit. Perfect. Search. So again, treat lure, right on nose, lure them back, lure them around, have them sit. Very nice. And then feed. I prefer the hand target method just because sometimes we get stuck with a treat. With me. Super. And that is what you're looking for. Dog comes in, turns around, sits right next.